Hey, what's going on, guys? Taking you through daily cars, the morning routine. You'll hear us refer to it as both things. Learn to do these well and do them daily for the rest of your life, and I guarantee your joints will work better than they would if you don't do these things. First thing to do is learn how to build tension. So take a deep breath, full exhale, belly gets tight, keep it tight, keep breathing. So we want to be 5 out of 10 tension. Not as tight as you could be, but half as tight as you can be. So squeeze in your belly, and now squeeze your butt, 5 out of 10. Flex your quads, flex your hamstrings, shins, calves. Make a fist with both hands, flex your arms, flex your chest, flex your back. So we should have tension from the top of the shoulder all the way down to your feet, and the goal is a 5 out of 10 tension. Now pull your shoulder blades back just a little bit. We're going to start with the neck. So the goal is to move just the neck and nothing else. So bring your chin down to your sternum, and then scrape your chin along your collarbone to try to look over top your shoulder. Your ear is going to come down to your shoulder. Big circle back and around, moving slow and with intent. Other ear hits other shoulder. Chin hits your shoulder, and then scrape it right back down to the middle. Now let's double check. You should still have tension. Belly, booty, chest, back, arms, quads, hamstrings, everywhere. Bring that chin down. Chin to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Really big circle back and around, making sure nothing else moves. Other ear hits other shoulder. Chin hits your shoulder. Scrape that chin back down to the middle, and then go the other way. Chin to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Big circle back and around. Ear to shoulder, chin to shoulder, right back down to the middle. As you're going through this, let's get 3 reps each direction. Make sure nothing else moves, and make your circle small enough so that it doesn't hurt. For example, if you're coming over here and it hurts on this side, that's not good. We don't want to push through that. So you would come over, avoid the part that hurts, and then dive back into the circle. So any car, controlled articular rotation that you're doing, make sure you avoid any places that hurt. So that was neck cars. Now we're going to do spine cars. Give yourself a hug. Flex your chest, belly, butt, quads, hamstrings, everything. And now roll your spine down as far as you can. As you roll your spine down, watch your hips stay still. Make sure they don't shoot backwards. And now rotate your chest as far as you can to the right, side bend to the right, and then we're going to go up and back from the base of the spine, making sure your hips don't move until you're straight up and down. Big arch on your back. Rotate the other way. Shoulder blade goes in your left pocket. Scrape your circle all the way back forward. Pause right there. Double check. We should still have tension through the whole system. Give yourself that hug. Hips are right where they started. We're not moving them at all. Now rotate as far as you can to the left. Side bend, up and over. So you're doing the limbo. Rotate the other way. Shoulder in your pocket. Scrape your circle all the way back forward. Let's get 2 more each way. So it's a rotate, a side bend, up and over, trying to keep tension, squeezing your belly, squeezing your booty, rotate the other way, shoulder in your pocket, all the way back forward, and then rotate, shoulder in the pocket, up and over, rotate, shoulder in the pocket, all the way back down. There's spine cars. Just to reset it, exhale, belly's tight, butt, quads, hamstrings, chest, back. Roll your spine down, hips don't move. Rotate as far as you can, shoulder in your pocket, up and over, rotate the other way, shoulder in your pocket, scrape that circle all the way back forward, and now rewind it. Go to the left, side bend to the left, do the limbo, rotate the other way, shoulder in the pocket, all the way back forward. There's 3 spine cars each way. Now let's go to scap. So the bones on the backs of your shoulders, arms start up, flex your chest, flex your back, squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt, squeeze your legs, and now push forward as far as you can. Let's do 5 of these. Up, back, down, forward. Up and back, down and forward, up and back, down and forward. Here's 4, and then here's 5. We're going to pause all the way forward, and we're going to rewind it. So down, back, up, forward. Down and back, up and forward. You're trying to squeeze your triceps the whole time so your elbows don't bend, and your hands stay in relatively the same height as you draw the biggest circle you can with your shoulder right here. So those are scap cars, 5 forward, 5 backwards. Now let's get 3 on the big shoulder cars. So ball and socket joint here. Make a fist with your left hand, squeeze your belly, karate chop your right hand, and then we're going to rotate our thumb out away from us as far as we can so our palms forward. Reach up as high as you can. When you're as high as you can, your elbows straight. Spin your thumb towards your ear and continue to spin your thumb in that direction as you swim back and come all the way down. Pinkies forward, thumbs back. So your palms facing out. And then reverse it. Put your palm on the ceiling, up and over the top, across the ear, all the way back down. So there's one. Let's do two more. Up as high as you can, spin the thumb towards the ear and continue to spin towards the ear as you come all the way down. Pinkies forward, thumbs back. And then reversing it, palm on the ceiling, up and over the top, all the way back down. Now, if you get pain in any part of the motion, this is still a full shoulder car, even if you have to make it really small in order to not have any pain in your shoulder. That's what you need to do. Don't avoid shoulder cars. Don't avoid any cars because of pain. You just want to avoid the pain spot inside the shoulder. For a lot of people, you're going to get, now, a lot of people that get pain in their shoulder, when they get up here and start to go back, they're going to feel it in here. So instead of pushing through that, even if it's a small pain, we want to avoid all pain here. You're going to go up to where you can, and then I'm going to back out a little bit, and then start to rotate down here, move around that pain all the way back through, so I can go through that fullest range of motion possible without pain in the shoulder. Let's go ahead and get three on the other side. So good tension, belly, butt, chest back, fist with your opposite hand, karate chop left, rotate palm forward, up as high as you can, spin that thumb towards your ear, swim back, continue to spin the thumb in that direction so you finish with your pinky forward and your palm out, and then reverse it, palm on the ceiling, up and over the top, all the way back down. As you do this, the goal is to keep your body perfectly still. Spinning that thumb towards the ear, making sure nothing else is moving. We're just moving the ball in the socket as we roll through there, all the way back down. And let's get one more. Up as high as you can, spin that thumb, all the way back down, and then palm on the ceiling. Rotate that thumb towards the ear. So no matter which way you're going, you're spinning your thumb towards your ear. Now let's go elbow cars. So you're going to pin your elbows into your sides and pretend you have an X on each bicep. Don't let that X move. So shoulder blades go back, squeeze your belly, flex your arms, flex your back, chest, legs, rotate thumbs out. So it's just the lower arm moving. And then continue to spin your thumb away from you as you come up as high as you can. Thumbs go towards each other and continue to spin thumbs down as you come down. So watch my biceps stay in the same spot. So these are circles. We're going to get 3 circles this way. Really good tension through the arms, all the way back down. And now just rewind the circle. So I'm spinning my thumbs down as I come up as high as I can. Spin thumbs away from me. Keep spinning them that direction as I go back down. And now we're doing that circle in the opposite way. What we don't want to see is that upper arm rotating, because the goal is just to get the elbow joint to move without the shoulder joint moving. Now, let's talk about wrist cars. So you're going to plug your elbow into your side. We should be able to put your cell phone on the top of your forearm and not spill it. So we don't want these 2 bones here moving. So you can grab here to start, keep your palm open, flex up, and then really big circles, 3 each way, keeping the palm open the whole time, making sure your forearm's not moving. We're just moving the hand and the wrist. And once we get 3, we'll switch and go back 3 the other way. So as you're doing this, if you were doing it and your cell phone couldn't stay there, that means you're moving these bones. So it's fine to grab it. Grab your lower arm bones and hold them in place until you learn how to do it without that. So other side, flex in through the whole arm, belly's tight, butt's tight, legs are tight, chest and back, palm stays open, don't claw it. Up as high as you can. We're going to get 3 smooth, slow circles this way, and then we're going to get 3 slow, smooth circles the other way. So those are wrist cars. Now we're going to hit the ground. For this, we're going to work on cat-cow, but we want to segment it. So we're trying to move 1 vertebra at a time. So knees underneath hips, wrists are underneath your shoulders, and then going all the way into cat. So we're rounding everything as much as we can. Squeeze your belly, your butt, your quads, your hamstrings. Roll your tailbone to the ceiling and try to move 1 vertebra at a time. So tailbone goes up and then send a wave up your spine, moving slow, starting at the base of the spine, moving up 1 vertebra at a time, all the way into cow. So butt's up, belly's down, head's up. I still have tension in my belly, my butt, my quads, my hamstrings. And now reverse it. Roll that tailbone under, nothing else moves. And then send that wave up your spine 1 vertebra at a time, all the way back into cat. And keep going here. So good tension the whole time, trying to move the spine 1 vertebra at a time. It's easiest for most people to start down at the base of your spine, so your tailbone, as you roll through this, and then going back the other way. So really try. Each vertebra is 1 link in a chain, and you're trying to get that chain to move 1 link at a time as you go back and forth. Perfect. So that's segmented cat-cow. That's a really, really good one. If you can't segment your spine, you can't control your spine. If you can't control your spine, your back is going to feel less good than it otherwise would. Now we're going to go hip cars. So I'm going to go at an angle here. We want wide hands, knees close together, back is flat. So pretend you got a cup of coffee on your low back. Don't spill that cup of coffee. Squeeze your belly, butt, quads, hamstrings, chest, back, and then bring your right knee as far forward as you can. Knee and ankle up towards the ceiling. Don't spill that cup of coffee. Big circle back and around, only moving the ball inside the socket until your knee's straight behind you with your heel towards the ceiling, all the way back down. We're going to get 3 here. As far forward as you can, knee and ankle on the ceiling, big circle up and around, making sure you're holding tension through the body the whole time. 1 more this direction, knee and ankle towards the ceiling, big circle around. I'm making sure I'm not moving the rest of my body so I don't spill that cup of coffee. Pause at the starting position. And now just rewind it. Don't spill that cup of coffee. Heel to the ceiling. Circle your knee up into your armpit. Bring that knee down underneath you. Heel to the ceiling. Circle the knee up into your armpit. Back down underneath you. 1 more time. Up. Circle the knee into the armpit. Right back down. So we're holding tension through the whole body as we do the biggest circle possible with the hip. We don't want to rock side to side so the knee goes higher. We only want to move through the hip while we're doing this. And remember, if something feels bad, that means it's not the right movement. Make the circle smaller. Wider hands is going to help you keep your low back still. Belly's tight, butt, quad, hamstring. Left knee forward, knee and ankle towards the ceiling. Big circle back and around. Bring that knee all the way back down. So I'm holding good tension. I'm trying to have only movement in my hip where the ball meets the socket. Big circle around. There's 3. And now we're going to reverse it. Heel to the ceiling. Circle that knee up into your armpit. Right back down. Heel to the ceiling. Into the armpit. Right back down. 1 more. I'm holding tension. Belly, booty, quads, hamstrings, everywhere. Doing all of these without tension is not very productive. So make sure you're holding tension through the whole system while you do your cars. Now let's do knee cars. Start on the left knee. Left elbow underneath left knee. Grab your right bicep. Grab the front of that knee. And then just to start, we're locking our ankle up. Heel is on the ground. And then get your shin bone to rotate side to side. So we're trying to block this upper leg and get the lower leg to move side to side. And that's how we're going to manipulate the lower leg as we do our circles. If your hand's in the front of the knee, you can feel those bones moving side to side. And now pick it up so it's off the ground. Rotate shin bone out. Squeeze your quad, kick up as high as you can. Rotate in, hamstring pulls it all down. So there's your circle. Out, up, in, down. 1 more. Out, up, in, down. Pause at the bottom. We're rotated in. We're going to reverse the circle. Up, out, down, in, up, out, down. 1 more. In, up, out, down. And then let's go ahead and rock ankle cars. So I'm just going to switch so I'm blocking my lower leg now. We want to keep this shin bone still. Just move the ankle. So flexing everything you can in that lower leg. Just 3 really big circles. Counterclockwise, trying to keep your toes as still as you can. There's 3. And then reverse it. 3 going the other way. How much stuff can you find in your ankle? How many muscles can you find there as you go through your ankle cars? Now let's go ahead and switch sides. So right elbow underneath right knee. Grab your left bicep. Heels on the ground. Pull your toes towards the ceiling. Grab the front of that knee. With your heel on the ground, it's easier to start to figure out how to move just your shin bone and to keep your upper leg still. But it's really important that knees rotate. If knees don't rotate, knees eventually explode. And now rotate out, kick it up as high as you can, rotate in, hamstring pulls it down. Out, up, in, down. 1 more here. Out, up, in, down. Pause with it in. Right back up, out, down, in, up, out, down. 1 more here. So just getting the biggest circle we can with that lower leg, and then grab your shin bone, flex everything you can find in your shin, your calf, your foot, and get 3 really big circles this way, 3 really big circles that way. There's your ankle cars. So things to remember are you gotta hold tension. If it's your morning routine or a warm up, 5 out of 10 tension is sufficient. If you're more warmed up and you're like getting ready for a bike ride or getting ready to go ski, you can hold higher tension. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're injured, you can hold a little bit lower tension. So the key here is just hold tension. Without tension, none of this is very worthwhile. They should never hurt. If a car hurts, you need to make the circle small enough that it doesn't hurt. Even if your neck is injured and it ends up being this small of a circle, you still want to do your cars. The more you can move something without hurting it, the better it will be. So hold tension, make sure they don't hurt, and remember, do them every day.